Hi, I'm Laura, mum of 4 under 10, and I'm expecting baby number 5. And in preparation for that, I did do a little bit of shopping. My previous strategies have always been, whilst on maternity leave or on the lead up to maternity leave, to stock up on essentials to get me through my time off so I don't have to worry about that. So I had to pop in for a few hospital essentials, like, you know, if you know, you know. And whilst I was there, they also had a bunch of Nivea on up to 80% off. So I did a little bit of skincare shop. This is mostly all Nivea, apart from a couple of little bits. So let's just dive right on in. So as we know, with my financial situation, just in general, and being on maternity leave, I am watching the pennies. So I'm making savings where I can, stocking up where I can, so that if anything should happen to go wrong later, we're prepared and covered. And I often extend that to frivolous things like my skincare routine or basic makeup essentials, that kind of thing, so that I can still maintain a sense of self through times of hardship. So that's what I've done here. I've picked up a bunch of basic skincare products that will hopefully see me through to the end of my paternity leave and into my return to work. So I won't have to worry about this aspect at all if any problems should arrive. The first thing I picked up was actually more of a hospital essential. These are cleansing wipes. I'm not a huge buyer of cleansing wipes. I like to keep a pack around just generally, but yeah, just for quick cleanups if I get sick on me, that kind of thing in the hospital, because I do know I'm going to be in for an extended stay this time. So these are just Boots Essential cleansing wipes, moisturizing ones. And yeah, they were under £1. They were under £1. So I'm not complaining at all. Before I get into the Nivea thing, I did stock up on my facial SPF. I used to use I bought the L'Oreal one to try it because it was described as a dupe for the Anthelios and a dupe for the Clinique City, I forget what it's called, City something, that are both quite expensive. But the problem was the L'Oreal one was only on like an introductory offer, and it full price was more than the La Roche-Posay Anthelios. Definitely cheaper than the Clinique, but more expensive than the La Roche-Posay. And then I happened to notice these. These are the Bondi Sands facial SPF 50 plus, and they're basically the same as both of them, except they're $7.99. Way cheaper, way cheaper. And they were having I think it was like 10% or 20% off of Bondi Sands SPF products, so I got them for $5.99 a bottle. So I was like, you know what, we'll buy two. That'll last us a while, because when it's no longer summer, it is harder, I find, to purchase SPFs. Like, they always have a little section of it, but it is a little section. So if the store you go to doesn't have it, well, they don't have it. You can't get it. And I don't know if they stock the Bondi Sands SPF outside of the summertime, so I figured I would just pick up a couple extra bottles and it would tide me over until next summer. I actually found my receipt at the bottom of the bag, so I can tell you what I paid for all these things. So we have the Q10 serum, which I have been repurchasing for 8 years now. This came out after my son was born in 2018. I've been repurchasing it ever since. And it's supposed to be £18, £17.99, and I got it for £8.99. So yeah, it's the kind of sale on Nivea where you could just spend your regular amount and get twice as much product. But yeah, so I got one of these guys. I also got one of the Q10 eye cream, which is normally $14.99, and I got it for $7.49, so again, half off. If you're a long-time viewer, you will recognize these tubes of Nivea day cream. These are, how much are they? Day cream. They're usually $4.60 now. I used to buy them for like $3.50, I think they were. But I got them for $2.30 a box. So it's like buy one, get one free, isn't it? And lastly, I picked up 2 tubs of the Nivea night cream. This is a refreshing night cream because it's in like a slightly newer box. I did open one to make sure it is the kind I was expecting, and it is. It's like the Nivea soft cream. It's that sort of texture. And again, these are, and they smell delicious. And these are usually $5.49, and I got it for $2.74. So yeah, definitely not breaking the bank type money for stocking up on some skincare bits that I use basically on the daily anyway. For me, a 50ml face cream definitely lasts about a month and a half, closer to 2 months. So we're looking at like 4 months worth of night cream that I'm adding to the stash that I currently already have. I will be doing a skincare stash overview soon, so I'm sure you'll be excited to see that, as well as going through my skincare routine and that kind of thing, and what I do for like if I'm having a deep cleanse pamper day. So yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing those videos with you really soon. I think actually I've got it, including the bag I had to buy. My total was, so in total for my little stock up, I was £42.50, and I got a fair amount for my £42.50. I say that I've got like 4 months worth of facial creams. Like a tube of eye cream lasts me for, I would say, like 4 months. Serum, this is in rotation with other serums, so again it might last like 4 months, we'll find out. And then of course the facial lotions, which these are 50 mils as well. Yeah, 50 mils. So yeah, so that's like, I definitely use less because this is a thin, like milky type formulation. I definitely think I use less of this than I do of face cream. So I think I probably get about 2.5 months out of each one. But yeah, and oh yeah, of course I have my cleansing wipes, which will come in handy even when I come home from the hospital. So yeah, I'm so happy to share this with you. If you are looking to stock up on some skincare bits, I would definitely check out Nivea at the moment. Their premium version, I think it's the cellular skin it's called. They're the ones that are up to 80% off. So if those are products that you use often, you want to stock up, now is a great time to do it. I will never be someone who encourages you to buy something you don't need, especially if things are expensive that you don't need. But when it's a basic product that's at budget price range that you probably have in the house, in your routine anyway, I will tell you when there's a sale on. I encourage you to stock up if you can, because it will save you money in the long run. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I hope you're looking forward to the extra skincare content I've got coming up that I'm super excited to film. And I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.